Hello, everyone. Well, yeah, it's Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. I introduced the date already in the live stream. It's 12:57 a.m. in the morning. So my phone battery is at 56%, and I don't know. Like, my phone battery is at 56%, and I don't know if I can take this video and upload it now or wait until later on to upload the video,
This mystery channel sucks. Clearly, she uploaded the video, otherwise we wouldn't be seeing it.
Ha 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 ha. The dumb mysteries have only just begun.
Yep, Candy is about to embark on a big dumb adventure. But before she does, we're going to listen to her talk about her previous adventure earlier this very year.
So I'm feeling a sleep-deprived feeling and tired and very, very so sleepy. I don't think I can think properly, or I can't think properly or function. Excuse me.
Yes, that's obvious.
And I have a lot to say. I have a lot to talk about.
Of course you do. You're a lolcow.
So the stalking cult criminals, they are trying to make me feel trapped. That they're saying that, that they coming down to New Orleans from April 10th through the 13th for this fake Candy Palooza event, right?
Right! Guess you better get out of town, huh?
And so then they're threatening to traffic me with the white vans, including my twin sister.
Observation.
Excuse me. And then
The only thing she can traffic in
she tried to lie and play sight games and say that
is nonsense.
she was just joking. No, she said that out of being mean, abusive, and spiteful. And then she tried to lie and say that she was just joking about the white vans and that I'm miserable, basically trying to say that I'm miserable and don't have any humor.
She's right.
And that I don't know how to have fun and be happy.
She's right.
But you don't freaking joke about trafficking. You're joking. I mean, that's how I know she ain't joking, but she's just trying to get out of accountability. My words ain't coming out right. I'm sleep deprived, so I'm trying to talk as best as I can, So
Obviously, you need to take a vacation.
she tried to say that, the fake harassing comment that she made about me being trafficked in a white van at exactly 3:33, that fake Masonic 3:33 p.m. in the afternoon, to be trafficked in a white van, trafficked to the mental hospital in a white van, and then she said, yeah, and pack the bed bugs with you. It sounded like she was trying to be vicious and cruel
No, she's right. You need psych help.
and abusive. That doesn't sound like a harmless joke.
Partial agreement. It sounds like good advice.
So anyway, the fake crusty perp train had just passed by. I got off the live stream. I don't remember what time it was. It was
Perp train? Right. They sent it just to bother you.
I think it was after 12:15, but I don't remember exactly when I got off the stream. But a few minutes after I got off the live stream, my chest started hurting for a few minutes, almost bad enough to make me feel like, oh, I have to go to the hospital. But thankfully the pain went away, and it might have been them hitting me with direct energy weapons.
Nope, they don't work like that.
And so the train had came at about 12:45, and it passed by. It took 10 minutes, and then after that, I waited for the train to go by, and then I'm finally doing the video. And I was thinking and contemplating on what I can do,
You could stop streaming your life
So my twin sister is helping the cult
and get help. Just a thought.
with the trafficking, and everybody still sides with her. Like, when she made that insult about me being trafficked to the mental hospital with bed bugs. And then the stalkers are trying to talk about that I need to be locked up mentally, and oh, good thing Candy gonna eventually get the help she needs, and this and that, whatever.
Right.
And she's defending and agreeing with them. So no, those are not harmless jokes. She's part of this. She's part of the trafficking and trying to gaslight and pretend like she has nothing to do with it. She's pretending like she doesn't know or have anything to do with the Moloch. You know, the owl that they use for the satanic, the elite. Have y'all ever heard of like the Bohemian Grove? And that they do the cremation of care and, you know, sacrificing. And they had the pizza. Now I have a bigger understanding of what Pizzagate was, you know. It had to do with the child trafficking. And they used pizza and hot dogs as code word for pedophilia and molesting boys and girls. And, you know, everybody, they want me to stay a little child. They don't respect me as an adult.
Start acting like one.
You know. Oh, I gotta try to rest my vocal cords.
In fairness, repeating long debunked conspiracy theories as fact sounds kinda childish to me.
But I don't know where to begin. Like, I have so much, and I'm too tired to even be able to comprehend. I'm too tired to even be able to communicate and say, you know, what I need to talk about. My anxiety is really high right now. And they have mosquitoes trying to attack me.
That's not a conspiracy.
So
mosquitoes need blood to live, and
now
they can tell you have some.
They said April 10th through the 13th that they're going to have the fake Candy Palooza event.
We heard that's been rescheduled around your travel plans.
So I said, well, you know, for me fearing for my safety and don't know what they're planning to do to me, I thought that not for luxury or vacationing, but for survival.
You'd take a trip and tell everyone where you were going, right?
Just like the previous train trip, and the other train trip was more for survival, not luxury vacationing. But I thought I could or would try to make something out of it. You know, like when I first got to Chicago, everything, the first couple of days or the first few days, everything was going good. Like, I think I was in that hostel for 3 nights and was able to be worry-free for 3 nights. And then the 4th night, all my funds were gone and I was financially struggling.
That's just what happens when you travel without funds.
And in survival mode. And I'm traumatized by the fact that I nearly succeeded. I nearly succeeded at, you know, dying.
This should be good.
You know, because that guy, he narcissistically abused me and rejected me to have shelter. And it was 12-degree weather.
To be fair, if the choices were freeze with you or have shelter, we're going with shelter. No offense.
And as I said, the stalkers say that they don't understand why I left New Orleans in the dead of winter. Yeah, they use that dead of winter.
And again, to be fair, winter in Chicago is kind of brutal. In fact, anywhere it snows a lot should probably be avoided if you're trying to stay away from hypothermia.
I explained to everyone that I left New Orleans to try to avoid Mardi Gras.
You didn't need to leave the state, though, did you?
And I just chose random cities to try to travel to, and I didn't realize it was that doggone bad, you know. But,
Okay, honey, time out. Earlier you said you were tired of people treating you like a child. I think you just narrowed down a big reason why folks look at you that way. Winter in the northern United States is really cold. Even children know this. The fact that you apparently did not goes a long way to explain why folks look down on you intellectually.
And it was my first experience doing a rail pass with Amtrak, the trains and stuff, you know. So, like, I almost died in Detroit. And,
Detroit is even colder. Dumb.
I almost died in Detroit, and froze to death. It felt like I was seconds away from freezing to death. So I didn't know in the area where I could go and sit in a certain place for 24 hours and get out of the cold. I tried some people directed me to go to the hospital, and the hospital, they wanted to search my belongings like a criminal, so I didn't feel comfortable with that.
Not comfortable with a hospital search? Okay, red flag detected. If you were literally afraid of death by cold and thought it was really that near, you want us to believe you left a warm place because they wanted to make sure you didn't have any weapons or contraband? Okay, that's actually believable, based on the poor decisions you've already made in this video alone.
So I didn't know of where else I could have gone in Detroit. But they had this narcissistic control freak fake Christian T.I. perp that pretended to fake save me, and then come to find out she ended up being fake and playing both sides, and I had to cut her off. Like a couple of weeks ago, I had to cut off all contact with her, because she would try to be slick with defending and agreeing with the perps and playing both sides.
No, actually, we don't know. If she saved your ass from freezing, that's not fake. That's called literally saving your life. And from the way you are telling this, something tells us she also probably told you coming to Detroit in winter with no money was a really stupid idea, much like your so-called stalkers did. Folks, she gives strong King Cobra JFS vibes. She's not long for this world, and the chances of her making 50 are about the same as his were of making 40.
So, but other than that, I'm feeling traumatized that I almost froze to death in Detroit. And this was a brutal winter, this was a brutal winter that I'm scarred. I feel scarred and traumatized, So,
Time to take another ill-advised trip?
it seems like even though the hills up and down were very difficult for me in Seattle, the hills and slopes were very difficult. If it weren't for that, then that's one thing I hated about being in Seattle, but it rained a lot, but it didn't snow, but it was very cold in Seattle.
Seattle is pretty far north,
And
so yeah, kind of cold in winter.
but I was in survival mode, and they had that hostel that I was at, and the stalkers illegally found that I was there and publicized the name of that hostel that I was at. And I was only at that hostel one night, and I had a weird experience, and I never want to go back, But one good thing about being in Seattle was that Sunday, I found they had a church that I went to that they had a really good dinner, and they fed you good and they fed you plenty, And but I couldn't get into the shelters there either. In San Francisco, you're basically not allowed to exist as a homeless person in San Francisco, and you're not allowed to sleep anywhere. You're not allowed to sleep anywhere at all, And so, and then everything was crazy, unaffordable, and expensive. So expensive in San Francisco that I felt like, well, I might have to be forced to eat Illuminati fake fast food in order to freaking survive, excuse me, their gang stalked me out the soup kitchens. Couldn't go there, so like I feel like I mean, I don't know if to say I'll never want to go back to San Francisco again, but I feel like I don't think I want to go back there again. But I'm not saying that I will never go back there again. You know. But in San Francisco, I really wanted to visit the beach. Excuse me, and see what it was like. But I heard a lot of bad things about the beach. And then, you know, save the best for last. The best experience of the whole trip was when I was in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. I would like to go back, but I'm not going back like this month or anything. But in the future, I really have that in mind. You know, I really want to go back. So, well, a lot of people in Chicago are rude. And a lot of people in San Francisco are rude.
Yes, rudeness. You'll find that most places she goes, Candy says the people are rude. Let's take a quick side look at how she treats strangers, shall we?
Yo, I try to come to this restaurant, and this guy right here, he's, what they're doing is homeless discrimination. What he's doing is homeless discrimination. He's walking back to the back because he knows he's wrong. I try to eat here. See, look, nobody talking to y'all. Mind your business.
I said what I had to say.
You mind your fucking business. How you gonna tell me keep moving? Mind your business. So what? See, they're gang stalkers. So yeah, this guy right here, that's he keeps trying to hide his face. I was trying to be a customer, and they try to play sight games and wouldn't let me eat or use the bathroom. I'm talking about him. Him right here. Yeah, they send gang stalkers to come meddle in. I sacrificed coming all the way over here. Y'all some satanic sodomites, you're gonna burn in hell. Nobody was freaking talking to y'all. Y'all, if y'all ever come to Atlanta, Georgia, don't come and eat at this place. Don't come and eat here. Very bad customer service and discrimination and narcissistic abuse.
Candy doesn't understand that she is actually a drain on businesses like this, and she thinks of herself as just another customer. A customer who wants to order as little as possible while occupying a table, preferably near an outlet, so she can spend a few hours charging her devices. This attitude gets her into trouble on a fairly regular basis. In her mind, the business should be grateful that she wants to go out of her way during a busy time to minimize the number of customers who can use that table, and thus the amount of money they can earn.
In Detroit, some people are nice and talk to you, you know. You're gang stalking, sex trafficking, Freemason, you're going to hell. It's 2:26 a.m. in the morning. Next winter, if I'm still alive or still, you know, if life is normal, next winter, if I gotta try to avoid Mardi Gras, I don't think I want to travel up north again.
Time will tell if she remembers this little nugget of wisdom she learned the hard way. We give it solid 50-50 odds she does the same shit next year. Anyway, that's gonna do it for her previous misadventure. Join us next time for Destination Known Atlanta.